Hello and welcome to another Miss Math Maniac. Today we are going to be learning how to multiply two-digit numbers by two-digit numbers. Double the piece out. Okay, so we're multiplying numbers with two digits by other numbers with two digits. So previously we've learned how to do two-digit numbers by one-digit numbers. So example like 23 times 6 or 13 times 4. Okay, we've learned how to do that. But when you're multiplying numbers like 23 times 46, it's a little bit different. So the best way to learn this is just to jump right in and do some examples. So that's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to start off with 48 times 32. Now we are going to set this up just like we did before with two-digit numbers by one-digit numbers. So what we're going to do is we are going to put one number on the top, 48 times and 32 on the bottom. Make sure your place value spots are all lined up. Your ones are lined up and your tens are lined up. Okay, so now that we've done that, we are going to pretend, okay, we're going to pretend like this 3 isn't there. Now, we know how to do 48 times 2, right? That's easy. So if we pretend like that 3 isn't there, let's just start with 48 times 2, okay? So we would start 2 times 8. What's 2 times 8? Yeah, you're right, it's 16. I put my 6 down here and my 1 up there, okay? Then we would do 2 times 4. What's 2 times 4? Yep, 8 plus 1 more. Can't forget about our dessert on top, okay? 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 more is 9. So we write 96. Now, that would be great. That would be our answer if we were just doing 48 times 2. But we're doing 48 times 32. Okay? Now, what we're going to do here, this 3 is in what place value? Yeah, it's in the tens place. Now, before we start moving in the tens place, we need to put a 0 right here. Now we know when we multiply anything by 10, we just have to add like a 0 on the end. So if I say 40 times 10, 4 times 10 is 40, or 3 times 10 is 30. All you're doing is adding a 0 at the end. So now when we're adding in the tens place here, using the tens place to multiply, we're going to need to put that 0 there, okay? Because it's like we're multiplying 30 times 8 or 30 times 4, not just 3 times 8 or 3 times 4. So we're putting that 0 there, okay, so that we're able to do this correctly. Now I'm going to change my color to blue so we can see this a little better, okay. So now we're going to pretend like this 2 isn't there, all right, and we're just going to focus on the 3, okay. So 3 times 8, yep, 24. I put my 4 down here and my 2 up there. Oh no, we already have a 1 there, okay? But that 1, we already used it, all right? We've already used that before, so that 1's not really there anymore, okay? What's now going up there is our 2, okay? Because 3 times 8 is 24. So we're going to put our 2 up there, okay? Now we're going to do 3 times 4. What's 3 times 4? 12, good. Plus our dessert, our 2 more. 12 plus 2 is 14. So then we'll write our 14 down here. Now that we've had these two numbers, we've got 96 and 1,440. Remember that 0 that holds our place because we moved over into the 10 spot, okay? So all we're going to do with these two numbers is just add them, all right? 6 plus 0, 6, good. 9 plus 4, 13. 1 plus 4, 5. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So there's our answer. 48 times 32 is 1,536. Now, this looks long and complex, but the best way to really get a hang of this is just to practice, okay? Practice them over and over again. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go on to another one, and we're going to practice it again, okay? I'm going to switch my color back to a pink. That looks good, okay? Pink color. Nice. All right, and first thing first, we are going to put these numbers in the right order. We got to put one on top of the other, okay? So we're going to put 76 times 21. Again, my place values have to be nicely lined up, okay? Now, we're going to first start with our ones place, right? We're going to first start with our ones place. Ignore that 2, pretend it's not even there. We're going to start with 1 times 6. What's 1 times 6? Yep, you're right. 6. Geniuses. You all are geniuses. Okay? Now, what's 1 times 7? You're so right. It's 7. You blew my mind right now. Okay? We got to put our 7 there. Okay? So we've got 76. So we did 76 times 1 is, well, 76. Okay? But we've got this 2 here. Now, we know that 2 is not just a 2, okay? That 2 represents 20, all right? So, first things first, before we even start multiplying that 2, we've got to put a 0 right here, okay? That 0 says you're multiplying in the tens place now. That's what that 0 says, okay? So now, we just multiply with our 2 normally across, okay? So 2 times 6, yep, that's 12. I put my 2 down here and my 1 up there. Okay. 2 times 7, 14, plus 1 more, 15. Write my 15 down there. Okay. So now that I have these 2 numbers, all I have to do is add. 6 plus 0, 6. 7 plus 2, 9. 5 plus nothing, 5. 1 plus nothing, 1. Put our comma right there, and we're good to go. Our answer to this question would be 1,596. So imagine, if you look here, it's kind of like a crisscross formation. Do you see here we kind of make the multiplication sign there? Okay, crisscross applesauce. Okay, we have to do a crisscross formation, and all of these numbers have to be multiplied by the other one. All right, now let's try one more just to make sure you got the hang of it, okay? So 84 times 65, okay? Let's write that. Now remember, we got to stack them up, all right? One number on top, one number on the bottom. So 84 times 65. Now, if you wanted to put 65 on top, that's completely fine, all right? Thing with multiplication is order doesn't really matter. Okay, so you could do 65 on top and 84 on the bottom, or you could do 84 on the top and 65 on the bottom. Whatever works for you. I preferably like to put the bigger number on top, just because it keeps it more organized for me, but whatever you want to do. Okay, so we're going to start with our ones place as usual. Now, this 5, it's got to be multiplied across. Everyone wants a piece of 5, all right? Everyone wants a little piece. So 5 times 4, yep, 20. I put my 0 down here and my 2 up there. Okay. 5 times 8. I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, you're right. 40. Okay, so 5 times 8 is 40. Plus our dessert. Don't forget dessert. Okay. 5 times 8 is 40. Plus 2 more is 42. So I'm going to write my 42 right there. Now, don't forget, we've got to work with the 6 too. Now, what place value is the 6 in? You're right, it's in the tens place. So don't forget, we need to put our 0 right here to say, okay, I'm multiplying by tens now. Okay, so we put our 0 there, and now we can just multiply normally. Okay, now, don't forget, this 2, we already used. So I'm going to cross it out just to make sure we don't get confused. All right, so 6 times 4. Yeah, you're right, it's 24. I put my 4 down here and my 2 up there. Good. Then we go 6 times 8. Well, if you have problems with this, you can always remember 6 and 8 went on a date. When they came back, there were 48. Okay? So 6 times 8 is 48, plus 2 more. 48 plus 2 is 50. So we'll write our 50 down there. So now that we've got our two numbers, all we have to do is add. 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 4, 6. 4 plus nothing, 4. 5 plus nothing, 5. So your answer to this question would be 5,460. All right, that's it for today with Miss Math Maniac. If you have any questions, put them in the comment box below. Practice this as much as you can. The thing with this one is just practice make perfect. All right, so the more you practice, the better you will get at this. All right, till next time, peace out.